Hello, Golden State Warriors fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. In a move that has just shaken the very foundation of the NBA, Devin Booker is now a Golden State Warrior. Yeah, you heard that right. After years of battling it out in the Western Conference as the face of the Phoenix Suns, Booker is heading to the Bay Area, signing with a team that redefined the modern game and built a dynasty around sharp shooting and unselfish basketball. This isn't just a roster move. This is a seismic shift in the balance of power out west, and maybe even across the entire league. Now, before we get into the implications, let's take a step back. Let's really understand what this moment means. Devin Booker has been the heart and soul of the Suns ever since he was drafted in 2015. Through the lows, through the 8-0 bubble run, through the finals trip in 2021, Booker was always that constant. The steady hand, the silent killer, the guy who could drop 40 and make it look casual. Phoenix fans saw him as their Kobe, their chosen one, the player who would deliver them a championship. And for a while, it looked like that dream might come true. But dreams in the NBA often get rewritten, sometimes brutally. The Suns pushed all their chips to the center of the table with the Kevin Durant trade. Then they doubled down by going after Bradley Beal. It was win now or bust. And what happened? Injuries, inconsistencies, chemistry issues, and eventually a first-round flameout that left everyone wondering, was this project ever really built to last? And maybe that's what changed something in Booker. Maybe he started seeing the writing on the wall. A team that once had promise now looked like it was trapped in cap hell, with no real flexibility, no depth, and no room to grow. He gave everything to that franchise, but in the end, it wasn't enough. He wanted more. He wanted a chance to truly compete. Every year, every round, every possession. And that's where Golden State enters the picture. Now let's talk about the Warriors. Because this isn't just a story about Booker leaving. It's also about why the Warriors made this move. Golden State is in the middle of a transition phase. The dynasty that gave us 4 titles is still alive, but it's aging. Steph Curry is still incredible, but he's 37. Klay Thompson has battled injuries and inconsistency. Draymond Green? Still a defensive mastermind, but his outbursts and suspensions have become too common. And the young core that was supposed to carry the torch, James Wiseman, Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, they haven't developed fast enough or consistently enough to give Steph the help he needs. This front office looked around and realized the window is closing and fast. And so they took a swing, a massive, franchise-altering swing. Signing Devin Booker wasn't just about adding another star. It was about rewriting their identity, about building a bridge from the past to the future, about pairing Steph with the kind of elite scorer who can take over when defenses key in on the Splash Brothers. It's about evolving. And let's be honest, Booker and Steph together, that's lethal. Think about it. 2 of the smoothest scorers in the game. 2 guys who can operate on or off the ball. 2 players who can shoot the lights out and also break you down with craft and footwork. And then you add Steve Kerr's motion offense to the mix. Good luck defending that. But this wasn't a simple signing. This took maneuvering. It took guts. It took vision. The Warriors had to clear space, rework the books, and make tough decisions. Klay Thompson, as beloved as he is, looks to be on the way out. The organization had to choose between sentiment and survival. They chose survival. They chose to keep the competitive fire alive, even if it meant letting go of a legend. The deal reportedly gives Booker a max-level contract, locking him in for the prime of his career. It also sends a loud message to the rest of the league. The Warriors are not done. Not by a long shot. They're not just clinging to past glory. They're reloading, retooling, rebuilding without tanking. And Booker is the centerpiece of that vision. Of course, with any move this big, the pressure is going to be immense. Booker isn't just joining a team. He's stepping into a legacy. A locker room that has banners, rings, and standards. He's not just replacing production. He's filling in for history. For Klay. For a brotherhood that changed the game. He's walking into Chase Center not as a sidekick, but as a co-star. Maybe even a future face of the franchise. And he knows it. But if there's one thing we've learned about Booker, it's that he doesn't shy away from expectations. This is the same guy who dropped 70 in a loss and never blinked. The same guy who took a broken Suns team to the finals. The same guy who modeled his game after Kobe Bryant and backed it up with mid-range footwork, big-time shots, and ice-cold swagger. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. And you can already picture it, right? Steph running off screens, Booker curling into the lane, Draymond orchestrating from the top of the key. Opponents scrambling, switching, trying to catch up. And just when you think you've covered everything, one of them drills a three. It's terrifying. It's beautiful. It's Warriors basketball, reimagined. But it won't be easy. The West is still stacked. Denver, with Jokic playing like a cheat code. Minnesota, young and hungry. The Lakers, if they can ever get healthy. OKC, ascending faster than anyone expected. And of course, there's the matter of chemistry. Steph and Booker might make sense on paper, but building real synergy takes time. Ego management, sacrifice, communication, and defense. The Warriors can't just outscore everyone anymore. They'll need stops. They'll need effort. They'll need buy-in. And Booker? He'll need to evolve too. He's been a number one guy for years. In Golden State, he'll be part of a machine. He'll share the spotlight. He'll learn what it means to be part of something bigger than just numbers and highlight reels. He'll learn what it means to chase legacy, not just stats. This move also raises massive questions for the Suns. Where do they go from here? A team that once had a core of Durant, Booker, and Beal is now down a superstar. Do they blow it up? Trade KD? Rebuild around youth? Try to stay competitive with Beal as the lead guy? The front office is under pressure, and they don't have a lot of options. This could be the beginning of a long, painful reset in the desert. Meanwhile, the Bay is buzzing. Chase Center is going to be electric. Warriors fans, already spoiled by years of winning, now get to watch another chapter unfold. One that could redefine how we think about the next decade of NBA basketball. Because if this works, if Booker and Steph click, if the team stays healthy, if the culture remains strong, this could be the rebirth of a dynasty. Not the same as before. Not the beautiful chaos of 2015 or the juggernaut of 2017. But something new. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.